Hey guys, this is John from WaltonsInc.com, and this is Meatgistics. If there's one thing Americans love, it's bacon. The delicious, savory taste is the perfect way to start your morning off, or you can add it to burgers, pasta dishes. It's so awesome it even makes salads tasty. We also love jerky. Something about the dehydrated, salty meat takes us back to the time of our ancestors when making jerky was the main way that meat had to be processed to avoid spoilage. We did some tests here to see what would happen if we tried making jerky out of some of our homemade bacon. We started off with bacon that had already been cured and cooked until the internal temperature was 130 degrees. It's pretty much the same thing you'd get if you bought it from the store, just better since we made it. Since it's already been cured, we did not need to limit ourselves to a jerky seasoning, so I decided to try our signature pork rub, our Smokehouse BBQ Wing Shake, our salt and vinegar wing shake, and some St Louis Rump Rub. I sprinkled a good amount of these on one side of the bacon and then cooked it at 200 degrees for an hour. Then pulled it out, flipped it over, sprinkled some more on everything, and cooked it for another hour at 200 degrees again. After they've cooked, I took them out and put them in the Weston 6-tray digital dehydrator. This is a nice and easy to use dehydrator. I like it especially since it runs at 160 degrees. So I set the timer for 6 hours and let it run, flipping them at the 3-hour point. Now, since bacon has so much fat, it's going to be difficult to judge when the best time to pull it is. The fat will still have some oil on it well after it's hit a water activity that would make it perfectly safe to eat. Ours actually had a water activity of 0.38 when we pulled it, which is well below the requirements for shelf stability. Taste-wise, the best one was the signature pork rub. This is a favorite seasoning of a few Waltons employees, and since it's designed to be used on pork anyways, figured out it was going to be pretty good. But how well it worked out was a big surprise. Next was the Smokehouse Wing Shake, which had a nice sweetness to it and added a little bit of a smoky flavor as well. The salt and vinegar was good, but I was honestly hoping for more of a vinegar taste from it, which sounds weird when you're talking about jerky, but I was really expecting it to be good. And then last was the St Louis Rump Rub. The taste just didn't come through as strong, and it was actually the blandest of them all. Now we can store this jerky in a vac bag or just in a container and leave it out as we checked our water activity. If you have a way to check your water activity at home, then you're free to do the same. Otherwise, I definitely recommend you store it in a fridge. Now I like to cook my bacon in the oven at home and cover everything in foil. It just makes cleanup a little bit easier, but that might not have been the best choice here as it kept the bacon cooking in its own juices and it just made everything a little bit more oily, so it threw off the dehydrating a little bit. I also think I would have probably reduced the dehydrating time from 3 hours aside to 2 hours aside. Now this was easy to do. All it took was time, and now we've got some delicious bacon jerky and it's ready to eat whenever we want. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and visit WaltonsInc.com and Meatgistics.com to find everything but the meat. Thanks for watching. I'm John with WaltonsInc.com, and I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe to Walton's YouTube channel to watch more amazing videos, or shop at WaltonsInc.com to find everything but the meat. Check out our latest giveaway and sales video here, or watch another handpicked video by clicking here.